Welcome back. Now, if you head down to the National Museum of Singapore over the next few weeks, you'll be transported back in time 50 years to when television first began in Singapore.
He used to be just one of the many performers in Haw Villa, but now he is known in
MediaCorp celebrities will be your tour guides when you go there. You can also go behind the scenes to learn how dramas are filmed and produced, and you can also watch news footage of key events in history. Now, the festival is organized by MediaCorp and the National Heritage Boards. To tell us more about it is Grace Lai, Channel Branding and Promotions Manager here at MediaCorp, and Vicky Wong, Curator of the exhibition. So ladies, thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you.
So Vicky, we'll start with you. TV, of course, has played a key role in shaping Singapore's history. So how did you convey all of this, all the milestones in this exhibition?
I think one of the key ideas of the exhibition is really to flag up the idea that it was a shared experience. All these milestones that we know of were actually shared. Everybody has memories of them. So the exhibition has been curated to really highlight the communal setting, the social setting, how people came together to watch TV and watch TV grow over the years. So it's a really fun exhibition because it's a lot of activities and social setting that we are really reminiscing now and really reflecting on our past. So it's really quite fun to be in the exhibition.
So Grace, I mean, this wouldn't have worked without all that footage and all the archives that we pulled up. So, what role did you play in this?
Well, for us, we really helped Vicky in consolidating all the footage that she needed, because we really have to run through the whole entire archives that we have. And apart from that, we actually had to, bring out a little bit of the magic behind television production. So that part, we actually collaborated on that. Yeah.
So I guess it's easy to forget that back in the day, not everyone had a TV, right? People had to share, you had to go down to the CCs. What's the response you've had from visitors, who've come down?
Well, I think it's wonderful to have people come down and start telling us their stories about what went through their lives as they were watching television. It's really heartening to see families coming by, grandparents or parents taking their children here, and they themselves show the children through the exhibition to explain, oh, that was what my childhood was like. So it's really nice to see people just talking about their own experiences. So in the exhibition, we try to indicate some of these spaces like the community center, a living room. I think a lot of people have wonderful memories of going to their neighbor's house to watch television when they didn't have one on their own. And these are the stories that we share with the visitors, and they're so forthcoming with their own experiences.
So Grace, we tried to make it quite interactive for visitors as well, right? Make like TV come alive. So did you come up with the idea of getting celebrities to be tour guides?
Well, our team thought of that. Okay, let's bring the celebrities to bring them through and basically to relate their experiences, through the years that they spent with us, like how it was like back then. I think Xiang Yun and Shu Zheng actually did a very good job in relating how it was like 25 years ago when they first started.
I think a lot of people like the insider point of view, like how is it done, within the studio or within the camera, and it's something that you don't actually always hear. So I think that's a really nice perspective that we've been able to introduce.
And what kind of workshops are being held right now?
There's a little reporters workshop, and there's one coming up called the News Reporter Experience this weekend, where you get to be like, you're in.
Let's see what I do every day, I guess. So you also asked people who are sending old photos as well of what TV was like back in the 60s, 70s. Did you get good response to that?
Oh yes, I think we'll really encourage. And people sent in their own memories as well. So it was a lot of content and information that we have to go through. But I guess it's really personal for a lot of people. Right. And like I mentioned, everybody has some kind of similar experiences. So it's not difficult to get people to share. And I think we really enjoy looking through the photos. It's really
TV
nice.
Sets a talking point. And
and
strikes off like, I used to have that TV. I remember standing in front of it.
And I guess a lot of people went through their family albums. One of those things that you probably wouldn't do otherwise. But it's quite nice to go through hard copies of photographs, just trying to look for that one photo that reminded you of that time. So I think that's a really nice thing to have.
So one last question, what's the significance of this exhibition for Singaporeans and non-Singaporeans as well? Why should they go?
I think through television, we can see how television has come about to bring together people. I think it's really about the connection that we're trying to say. It's not about just what you watch, but who you watched it with, how you watched it, and it's still very relevant today. I think that's the one thing that we want to really try to highlight in the exhibition, that television is still very much in our lives. We might watch it differently, but that experience is, you know, still the same. People come together to discuss what they've watched on TV.
Still relevant today.
Yes, that's right.
That's why Grace and I still have a job.
And I think the exhibition is something that creates a platform for family bonding. And on top of that, I think it's a good reflection point about how TV has come so far over 50 years and what we can look forward to in the future.
All right, thank you very much, ladies.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
speaking to you. And that was Grace and Vicky, and of course the exhibition runs till December 21st at the National Museum of Singapore.